with characters that we love dropping left, right and centre. Well, and others getting their revenge when they need it. Being locked in a small metal cage might actually be for the best of some of them. At least they keep breathing for the time being. But we still haven't quite figured out the whole brainwashing ordeal, why anyone is going around tampering with memories. Several plots at hand, and we still need to recover a certain sister. So let's see more Railgun. Getting a quick little recap of how she tore apart his last line of defence. Terrified him to wit's end. I will crush you. I mean, it's a thorough and straight to the point threat. Don't need to mess around. Oh, he got up. Okay. Yes, if he had any connection to her in the first place. Which, at this point, I'm not so sure about. It's a largely funded operation. Would be good. In a city town like this, where surveillance is king. With everything that kicked off into why Uriharu, Satan and Korokuroku got their memories altered because they were too close to her, and Uriharu stumbled across that bit of information. How many others have fallen a similar fate along the way? Also, if you do have someone who can alter memories, other than just because they want to, why are they a student in a school? Want to make themselves emperor or something? They are bound by the same issues. They're trying to restrain Misaka. So we've got the events we have to do. How self-aggrandizing. Really? Just, link those points together. Come on, you can do it. That is good, but still got, the more pressing issue of the nanobots. And how much of a link is that little cat going to be in so many of these stories? Psycho. Okay. I'd say not quite as useful as telepathy, but interesting in its own regard. And good thing that she likes cats. Considering she has a power like this. Especially if you can see through the eyes of... Give some descriptions of her. Well, I guess they are in the school. They would be taught Latin. What do they... After coming across something like that, yeah. But what now that they've extracted information from the cat, what are they going to do now? Are you sure about that? So many things seem strange. What she'll have to do is find the data center to get so many of the... Huh? Just another lost child amongst the crowd. But how does... That would be useful, and it seems like a bit of information that will crop up later. As long as they keep their pass on them, not hand it off anywhere. You can use it to find someone. Using security to your own devices. Ha. Some of the issues, things that don't quite make sense. But for a student of a school like theirs to fall into this kind of disrepair. Her name seems to precede trouble. There are multiple avenues. Well, since Shiraira is closer to her, dangerous to her? Finally actually getting around to phoning her, inform her of what was being so formal. They're not really supposed to know about the sisters. Damn. They've gained some information, but right now we've got something equally as important to try and overcome or figure out. I don't like that building. Slightly better than a taxi, just less approachable drivers. Why does it sound like the voice is going through a speaker? Well, when you got someone yeah, that would definitely set her off a little. I think it was needed to put the phone so far out of reach, but okay. I think it's by accident that she's kind of investigating him because it wasn't what was she initially after, just because they're connected to it. But of course, yeah, no one's just going to leave all of that side to rest. Almost as if someone's covering for it. Seems the frog-faced doctor is a lot better than we even knew before. Really able to cover all sorts of tracks. Oh, great. We're actually going through the multiple all dark and it's also funny how someone can say all of that while holding a knife up to someone's throat, as if they've got some sort of high ground. So, I'm not as bad as the rest of the shit that's going on. The city may be bad, but it was all just Mother. And since you only seem to have now, who are you gonna save? Also, she's in multiple places at once. They value life very differently, don't they? Do you think that she wouldn't be able to wouldn't be able to do something about it? I see. That's why it would sound like it was coming through a speaker. And using a wheelchair as as a club. Congratulations, she was quite efficient. That would give me a good reason to get away. This one might be allowed to escape. You got some sort of non-Newtonian fluid in a little playing dress up. Well, if you can evaporate her into many small pieces. Ha. Well, but they have a time limit on how long they can control it. They've just trying to put out a message. Or a range while she ran, yeah. Also, the connection might not be that great when you're so far underground under several layers of concrete. She got some funny information there. They've been tracking and tracing maybe the wrong person? Who would do that? Are we really getting hinted to... hinted the fact that you've got the Queen going around assaulting villas and taking stuff and putting the blame on others to cover tracks that way? Why are you so combative about it? Okay. So a lot of it was just assumption. Well, informed assumption, but still. For how much small bits of information does you pick up just on day-to-day life of going around because of just interference in the magnetic field? Why are you acting chummy? And why does her heart flutter? Yeah, she might need to sit down. Some things are stronger than brainwashing, apparently. Well, that hurt my ears. But what was keeping them asleep? And why would she do that? Go through all that effort? Oh no. Satan and her urban legends, which never have had anything to do with reality. She came across something interesting. Same thing that Uraharu found, trying to bury the information. And someone got too close. She's the type that wouldn't just let it go. Yeah. If they were going to such lengths as to try to hide it all, why wouldn't they have tracks on anyone that was getting in? Good thing we have someone that can get around usual blocks. There we go. Apparently, two-factor authentication is not needed. Oh, there you go. I mean, if you needed any more thorough evidence that it's connected, not just scant names, coincidental meetings. Yeah. Having a suspicious web page on the computer when apparently nothing was found, containing the very picture of someone who can alter memories. But I think that there could be something else going on here. We've got two forces at war, and then our one mingling on the outside, so we're just kind of dabbling their toes in the danger. But capturing so much attention. But what kind of metal was that thing made of? Something that could at least hold some sort of form at normal room temperature. Pleasantly surprised it's only been a couple of episodes and they're already piecing the puzzle together. When things don't seem quite right, there's going to be little bits to pick up on, things that don't make quite sense. Having someone that you don't know already be a contact in your phone? Strange. Well, I think having anyone as a contact in my phone would be cause for very much concern. No one ever messages me. But after all of this, should the memories come flooding back, or even if they don't, they only come back in gradual waves, how bad is Kuroko going to be feeling about it? How harshly she's treated them? What are you doing? I don't know you. Get away. Oh, wait. Oh, no. But at the centre of it all, the Queen. For better, well, for good or worse, or whichever side of grey they're really sitting. They've messed with your friends, they've altered memories, whether or not it was at the end of the day meant for protection. There's some serious questions to be answered. And hopefully by the end of it we will actually get somewhere. But now not only are the sisters in danger, but anyone that may be getting, well, close to Misaka has a potential to be used as a hostage, to be used some sort of bargaining chip. But how many moldable metallic monstrosities are there really to be used? Unlike the girl who can manipulate water, I don't believe there's a vast quantity of mercury just flowing around the streets on a day-to-day. And like I mentioned before, anyone with sorts of abilities to use their beck and call, some that don't seem to have all too many uses, really coming into their own. The girl who's not quite telepathic but telegrammetry or whatever it was. I can see the sensations, the stimuli, the felines. Actually quite useful. How many more are we going to see come into their own, really be that kind of saviour when no one else can really do the job? Fill a niche. To find out, we may need to move on to the second episode, which, luckily for you and me, is coming up real soon. So if you liked this one, let me know. Leave a like and a comment on the video. Consider joining on to my Discord or subscribing to the channel. Either way, I don't believe I'm forgetting anything. If I'm wrong, let me know. But right now, it's also a bit of a rest. I'll see you in the next one. You don't need to kidnap my family members in order to keep me watching anime, because thankfully my patrons have supported this channel enough that I don't need Axe to keep me into servitude. So I guess, for the time being, I need to thank Electricant, Noku, Raywin, Kite, Sal, Arthea, Shiwan, Matt, Scully, Cardboard, Croyville, Ginterman, William Welch, Dark Shadow 7899, Mega 42, Finesse Kid, and everyone else. Because while everyone is in minimal danger, we really do get to just enjoy some more Railgun.